right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with Elite Cup Racing. As always, I am Mark with Southern Broadcast Gaming Network. Tonight, we are running the No Sandy Beach 150 here at Homestead, Miami Speedway. Tonight's race brought to us by Kane Lee. Now, we are in the midst of qualifying right now, but we will be getting started very shortly. So tonight is going to be 150 laps. We have got one fast repair, 70% fuel on with these cars. Now that's going to be between 38 and 45 laps. We have got 4 sets of tires. Now this is a night race, so you will get to see everything under all the lights of Homestead Miami Speedway. I hope everyone is having a great night, and I hope if anybody was affected by the hurricane that came through the southern states, everyone is doing okay. All right, well, we have already got 6 viewers out there. Now, right now, we're watching Jeff Dillon out on the track, putting in his qualifying lap. Now, we are getting into the final lap here in our season. Or final race here in our season. So I want to thank everybody for coming in and watching us. Definitely been a good season with a good bunch of races. We are just one race away from the stage. So here we go, guys. We are going to go ahead and bring up our qualifying order. All right, so we have Dwayne Furtick is going to be starting in first. Tyler Burden in second. Stan Carnathan in third. Tay McDonald in fourth. Ryan McCall in fifth. Michael Carter in sixth. Adam Boughton in seventh. Travis Gilbert in eighth. Alan Holtzman in ninth. Jeff Dillon in 10th. Brad Rivers in 11th. Aaron Miller in 12th. Kyle Diaz is going to be in 13th. Waylon Turner is going to be in 14th. Dylan Picklesmer in 15th. Sidarius Deus in 16th. Jeff No in 17th. Kane Lee is going to be starting in 18th. Michael York in 19th. Christopher Roth in 20th. Pete Walsh in 21st. Dylan Smith in 22nd. Kent Mueller in 23rd. John Osborne in 24th. 17 South in 25th. Doug Denise in 26th. And Carlton Charles rounding out our field in 27th. Now these guys are gridding up. Now I do want to give out some race notes before we get started. Last year's race at Homestead, Miami, that was the championship race won by Adam Boughton. But now they are racing it before the chase even begins. They only had one caution. So these guys are in the midst of their formation lap. Now, if you look out there tonight, a couple of things have changed. We have a couple of number changes. Well, two number changes. Waylon Turner is now in the number 30 Ford. He was previously in the number 1. Dylan Picklesmer is now in the 45 Toyota, which was previously the number 12. All right, we are green flag racing out there this evening. And that is a good shot by Tyler Burden in the number 6 Demon. Getting a good little jump on Furtick. Furtick in the number 51 Best Buy, followed by Stan Carnathan in the Hemp Z82. He looks like he's about to go around him. And is he going to make his lead stick? See, Furtick is up in the top lane. But both of these guys have good little pushes behind them. Tay McDonald and Stan Carnathan got the jump. Looks like Travis Gilbert is got it as well. Furtick is go ahead and fall back a little bit. Now these guys are already getting into a good rhythm. For the most part, they are running the top lane, so it looks like the top lane might be a little dominant tonight. But in order to get the go around, these guys are utilizing the middle line. So maybe the middle line might be a little more dominant here. Now we are already 5 laps in. Out of 150. These guys are already putting together a good little race. Got a lot of jockeying for position. These guys aren't playing around tonight. And it looks like Travis Gilbert and Tyler Burden. Tyler Burden shook a little bit on there. So, Travis Gilbert was shaking a little bit. Now he is going down to the bottom lane for a pass on Tyler Burden, but he is not seeming to let it stick. Now Tyler Burden is known for having a good fast car out here. He is called the Demon for a reason. But we have got Tay McDonald in the number 73 out in that top spot. Almost 0.7 of a second above Stan Carnathan in the Hemp Z number 82. Tyler Burden rocking the 06 Demon skin. Travis Gilbert getting the pass on him, putting him in the 4th position. Dwayne Furtick in the number 51 Best Buy. Looks like he might be trying to pass on Tyler. Doesn't look like he is going to let that happen. Michael Carter in the number 8 Lucas Oil. Adam Boughton running the number 94 Coca-Cola. Ryan McCall in the number 90 Rapid Fired Pizza. Now, I want to thank the 11 viewers out there on the stream with us. You guys are awesome. Thank you for showing up with us tonight. We are running the No Sandy Beach 150 here at Homestead Miami Speedway. And I love the fact that the race started at about 8 p.m. in sim time. Now, it means we're going to be getting a good sundown and then night race. Now, it looks like Jeff Dillon's already taken to pit. And then we do have a and Tay McDonald is out there. He has got a 1.8 second lead over the number 2 or over the second place driver number 82 of Stan Carnathan. Travis Gilbert in 3rd. Tyler Burden is currently in 4th with Michael Carter in 5th. Dwayne Furtick in 6th. Now it looks like Ryan McCall is getting the pass in his number 90 Rapid Fire Pizza, putting Dwayne Furtick back a little bit. And Ryan actually just took it the lead over Tyler Burden, but they are battling it out for that spot. Do not want to give it up. I wouldn't either. So it looks like McCall fell back, but then went to make the pass again. He is still not able to make it stick, but this is what I like. Tyler is giving him a good run for his money. Again, I'm saying that the top lane is going to be your dominant line because these guys are dropping down to try to make the pass, and it's just not sticking. Okay, McDonald out front, getting into a good rhythm, literally just cruising. Now, the harder they race, the less laps they're going to get on a tank of fuel. Like I said, that window was about 38 to 45. Now, if they're not utilizing that draft, they're going to get... Oh, looks like Travis Gilbert bumped Stan Carnathan. He was able to save it. That was an amazing save, but he did lose momentum now. Unfortunately, it looks like the 52 of Jeff Dillon is already out of the race. When he jumped the pits, he looks like he put his car behind the wall. We have got 9 viewers out there with us on the stream. Thank you guys for showing up. 17 laps in out of 150 here in Homestead, Miami with Elite Up Racing. This is the ECR Next Gen Series. And these guys are definitely running a good, clean race. Lot of jockeying for position the way it should be. If you look at that number 10 of Aaron Miller is definitely giving the 15 of Brad Rivers a good run for his money. But Brad Rivers is not having it. He is jumping back up. Brad Rivers running in the iconic U.S. Army 15 Chevy Camaro. I'm not going to hold it against them that it is a Chevy just because it says U.S. Army on it. So we do have some team changes. Hypersport Racing has ceased, and now it has become Ford Performance Racing. Waylon Turner heading up that team. Chevy Energy Racing has been renamed to Southern Alliance Racing. All right, well, we are already 21 laps in. Got a lot of, place changes. Looks like that number 8, Lucas Oil of Michael Carter. He was running real close to Tyler Burden, but Tyler got the jump over him. And Rockets out in front. Now he is going to go ahead and looks like get behind him right in front of the 94 of Adam Boughton. No, Adam Boughton even got the pass on him. He wasn't able to stick. I'm going to go around and look at some paint schemes. You've got Tay McDonald in the number 73 RFC. If you notice, you see Jesus on the hood. And he is definitely taking the wheel this evening out in first. Travis Gilbert running his veterans with the vet to track number 41. Tyler Burden in the 06 Demon. Now he has gone with a mostly red paint scheme now. A little newer scheme. The number 94 Coca-Cola of Adam Boughton. Michael Carter is in the 8 Lucas Oil. Brad Rivers in the number 15 U.S. Army. It's a tribute car. Kane Lee, tonight's proud sponsor of Elite Cup Racing, is the number 32 FedEx. You got the Mine League number 10. Dylan Picklesmer in the number 45 Baby Blue Jordan car. Definitely liking that look. John Osborne running the number 81 Old School Pepsi. Kyle Diaz in the number 26 Icy Mobile. Loving that paint scheme. Ryan McCall in the number 90 Rapid Fired Pizza. Michael York also running the Jordan logo on the hood. Eons Motorsports on the rest of the car, number 48. Alan Holtzman running the DuPont Pepsi number 24. Loving that paint scheme as well. These guys have got a bunch of amazing schemes out here tonight. Dwayne Furtick in the Best Buy number 51. Stan Carnathan in the Hemp Z number 82. Doug Denise is running the number 40 Mac Tools. You've got the number 74, which is the Mobile One paint scheme out there of Pete Walsh. Kent Mueller is running the number 5 C4. C4 Energy, very good. Low calories, 0 sugar. Gary Nash, 17 South, running his 87 Nilla Wafers car. Okay, these guys are making me hungry. Christopher Roth. Not sure. Got to get a better look at that to read it. Jeff No running the Taco Bell number 55. Sidarius Deus running the Lucky Charms 33. You know, he might get the prize for most colorful car out there. You got the number 23 Smokin' Joe's of Carlton Charles. along with Dillian Smith, also in the Coca-Cola, but this one's the number 11. Now we are 31 laps in, or 32 laps in now, out of 150. These guys are just racking up the laps. Tay McDonald in first, Tyler Burden in second, Travis Gilbert in third, Adam Boughton in fourth, Michael Carter in fifth, Brad Rivers in sixth, Kane Lee in seventh, Dylan Picklesmere in eighth, Kyle Diaz in ninth, Aaron Miller rounding out our top 10 in the number 10 car. Ryan McCall is in 11th, Alan Holtzman in 12th, Stan Carnathan in 13th, Waylon Turner, him and Waylon battling it out for that 13th spot. Now, these guys are definitely all about keeping it clean out there. Now, seeing as how we get 38 to 45 laps, we are going to see our green flag pit cycles, if there are no cautions, starting probably pretty soon. All right, well, we are already 36 laps in. Again, these laps are just counting down. Travis Gilbert has got himself into that third position. Now, these guys are definitely spacing out now. Tay McDonald is in the lead. Now he's got a 3.5 second lead over Tyler Burden, who is in second. Now there is a 9.9 second lead over him and Travis Gilbert behind him. Adam Boughton is about 1.5 seconds behind Travis. Then they come a little bit closer. You got about 0.6 of a second between Adam and Brad Rivers. Michael Carter is literally running 1/4 of a second behind Brad. Sedarius Deus went ahead and took to the pits. Looks like he might be the first contestant on The Price is Right. All right, Tay McDonald also taking to the pits, giving Tyler Burden a little bit of a chance to lead a few laps out here tonight. Now, currently, we're gonna actually they're doing some good green flag racing. I'm gonna go to the point. Tyler Burden is the first in point. Looks like followed by Adam Boughton, Ryan McCall in third, Brad Rivers in fourth, Stan Carnathan is currently in fifth, Kyle Diaz in sixth, John Osborne in 7th, Tay McDonald in 8th, Travis Gilbert in 9th, Kane Lee in 10th, Dwayne Furtick in 11th, Jeff No in 12th, Michael York in 13th, Aaron Miller in 14th, Michael Carter in 15th, Doug Denise in 16th, Kent Mueller in 17th, Pete Walsh in 18th, Leroy Koblenz is in 19th, Alan Holtzman's in 20th, Waylon Turner is in 21st, Gary Nash, a.k.a. 17 South, is in 22nd, Dylan Picklesmer in 23rd, Robert Roth is in 24th, and Christopher Roth in 25th. Now, with the chase being close at hand, these guys are definitely vying for points now. All right, looks like we've got some more takers to pit road. Aaron Miller, Waylon Turner, Dwayne Furtick, and Christopher Roth. Now, none of our top 13 have went down to the pits yet. Now, we have got some hard chargers and some big movers in tonight's race so far. All right, looks like Tyler Burden is down in the pits along with Brad Rivers. Oh, and these guys are coming out. Kane Lee is in pit. Now, Travis Gilbert's going to come out and lead a few laps. Oh, and it looks like we have a caution. The pace truck is out. So we have our first caution of the evening. Now, it looks like everybody is going to go ahead and take and utilize that caution to take it down pit road. Now, these guys are knocking it out. Looks like Adam Boughton has won the race out of pit lane over Travis Gilbert. But Kane Lee is up there in the top. So after that little mix up of everybody on the field, we've got Kane Lee in first, Adam Boughton in second, Travis Gilbert in third, Dylan Picklesmer in fourth, Brad Rivers in fifth, Alan Holtzman in sixth, Michael Carter in seventh, Ryan McCall in eighth, Doug Denise in ninth, John Osborne in 10th, Jeff No in 11th, Kent Mueller in 12th, Michael York in 13th, Pete Walsh in 14th. Looks like Kane Lee is coming down pit road, putting Adam in first. All right. Well, it looks like our pace truck lights are just now turning off. A couple of the guys are getting the wave around. And as Adam Boughton is in that top spot, he is coming to rest right behind the pace truck. Now we are 47 laps in out of 150, right here, very close to that 1/3 mark of the race. And you can tell by the look on Travis Gilbert's car that he is gearing up for a shootout for that lead. Hopefully he will not jump the gun a little too much. Now the pace truck is off. We're getting ready to go back green flag racing. There is the green flag. Adam Boughton gets a good jump on that restart. Travis Gilbert falling in behind him for second. Brad Rivers is in third. Dylan Picklesmer in fourth. Michael Carter in fifth. Alan Holtzman in sixth. These guys are definitely getting a good little race. You got the 2 wide action right there, bringing it 3 wide between the 48, 81, and 40. And it looks like they got the jump on the 40 of Doug Denise, but he is up in that top lane, so he is not giving up that easily. Now, we've got 9 viewers out there on the stream with us. Thank you guys for showing up. If anybody wants to come on and let us know who you think is going to take the spot this evening. I am here for all your conspiracy theories. I mean, predictions. We've got 12 viewers out there on the stream. You guys are awesome. 50 laps in out of 150. We are already 1/3 of the way through this race. 1 caution down. These guys are out there giving it their all, gunning for it tonight. Adam Boughton has got an amazing lead. Him and Travis were gunning it out at the very start of the restart, but looks like Adam was able to overtake a little bit. But Travis Gilbert is coming back up. He is not ready to give up this evening. Brad Rivers sitting there giving Travis a good run for his money in that 3rd position. Got Michael Carter coming up in 4th. I'm going to watch Brad Rivers and Travis battle it out here for a second. We have definitely got a good race this evening. Dylan Picklesmer in that number 45 in 5th. Alan Holtzman right behind him in 6th, along with the 48 of Michael York in 7th. John Osborne is in 8th. Doug Denise in 9th. Aaron Miller in 10th. Now it looks like Aaron Miller and Doug Denise are battling it out a little bit. You have got Kyle Diaz in that number 26 Icy Machine looking for his in. Might be willing to take it 3 wide here. Oh, Tyler Burden got so we've got a 2nd caution flag out for this evening. Looks like Tay McDonald at number 73 was right behind Tyler Burden. Tyler just gets a little sideways, making contact with Tay McDonald, and that puts Tyler sideways. Tay McDonald just has nowhere to go, nothing to do. Ooh, okay, so that was unfortunate. Brings in the number 62. Simply because he did not have anywhere to go. So that is going to be our second caution of the evening. Hey, Adam, this is Mark in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how are you doing this evening? How's the race so far?
Up front, the battle's pretty intense. The tires are definitely the name of the game at this point.
All right, but you're doing pretty good otherwise. I see you guys got a pretty large fuel window.
Yeah, fuel window was about 38 to about 45 laps, but it looks like majority of the people are going to try to either short pit it at about 38 or try to run it dry. But from here to the end, it's going to get a little interesting because now the pit window's a lot shorter.
So all right,
strategy's going to be all over the place.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing it, but we will let you get back to your team. Just wanted to call you up and see how you were doing this evening.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. And that was the current leader, Adam Boughton. So we have got our pace truck out. Lights are still on. These guys should be going green, probably in a lap. Yeah, so it looks like on the next start finish line, they're going to go to 1 to go. Now we are going to have Adam Boughton still in first, Brad Rivers in second, Travis Gilbert in third. Now we have got a couple guys still into the pits, Ryan McCall, Kane Lee, and Dwayne Furtick. It looks like Tay McDonald is out as well. Now we're going to get the green flag on lap 58 out of 150. Like Tyler said, now these guys are going to be a little erratic on their pit stops, but that is okay. So what it just gives us a chance to check these guys out. Now, if you look, Adam Boughton's got a good jump on that restart. Brad Rivers and Tyler Burden definitely not giving it up. Are we about to go 3 wide for the second position? No. No, we're not. Michael Carter decided to duck it back. Now, we have got a good little bit of pack racing here. These guys not afraid to take it 2 wide here in Homestead. And if you, as you've seen this, some of these guys aren't afraid to take it 3 wide. Definitely putting in some good laps here in Miami. Got the 45 and the 81 of Michael York and John, or no, 40, I'm sorry, John Osborne and Dylan Ficklesmer. 48 of Michael York. Now, these guys are definitely putting in some interest. They're all over the place on this track. You know, it's not a one-lane track now. You notice everybody is just kind of choosing their own space, and you never know where they're going to go. And it looks like the Lucas Oil number 8 of Michael Carter is actually putting on an amazing race tonight. Him and Travis Gilbert are currently battling it out for that 3rd position. Now, if you've watched ECR with us, Travis Gilbert does not like giving up his position on the track. He is a hard racer through and through. Case in point, he won that little battle between him and Michael Carter, so he is currently in that 3rd spot. Now you got Dylan Picklesmer using that bottom lane. Not currently ready to take that lead over Michael Carter yet. Now you've got the 81 Pepsi Cola of John Osborne. Just sitting back there. He's just kind of watching, seeing what's going on. Come back a little bit farther. You've got the 24 of Alan Holtzman, along with Waylon Turner in that number 30. And then you've also got the number 26 of Kyle Diaz, the number 40 of Doug Denise. These guys are side by side. Now, these guys are utilizing the bottom lane, and it looks like that top lane is trying to get the pass on them, but they're not letting that happen. This is a heck of a little pack race right here. And that's starting with Waylon Turner in the number 30, Castrol GTX Edge. Oh, and we have got another and that did not call out a caution. All right. Yeah, looks like the number 24, the number 48 get into it a little bit. 24 gets thrown sideways. But they straighten it out and just carry on. And here we are, 69 laps in out of 150. 11 viewers on the stream. Thank you guys for showing up. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Saturday night and having a great Labor Day weekend. Now, we are already 70 laps in. These guys are definitely gearing up for a good little battle in the front. Brad Rivers out there battling it with Adam Boughton. Now, last season, Adam Boughton was the winner. But he is getting a little bit of opposition on the track. You know, these guys know that he won last season, so you know, they are going for the king out there tonight in Miami. All right, so out there, Adam and Brad are definitely still getting a good little battle. Brad is currently in the lead, but they are door to door. Adam looks like he has taken his lead back. This is turning out to be a good little battle for the first spot. Now, Travis Gilbert has fallen back just a little bit, allowing Dill Picklesmeyer to jump into that third position right behind Adam Boughton. Brad Rivers taking the lead. Now we are just right about to the halfway point of the race. These guys are definitely putting on a good show tonight. Again, it's not called Elite Cup Racing for nothing. We have got Brad Rivers in first, Adam Boughton in second, Dill Pickles in third, Travis Gilbert in fourth, Michael Carter in fifth, John Osborne is in sixth, Doug Denise is in seventh. Now, Doug Denise is actually our hard charger for the evening, 19 spots up from where he started. Kyle Diaz is in eighth, Kane Lee in ninth, Waylon Turner rounding out our top 10. Aaron Miller in 11th. Jeff No in 12th. Dwayne Furtick in 13th. Carlton Charles in 14th. Alan Holtzman in 15th. Pete Walsh is in 16th. Christopher Roth in 17th. Kent Mueller in 18th. 17 South. Gary Nash in 19th. Sedarius Deus in 20th. Ryan McCall in 21st, Michael York in 22nd, Dylan Smith in 23rd, Tyler Burden in 24th, and Stan Carnathan rounding out our field in 25th. Now, it looks like Adam in that number 94 is not safe from Dylan in the 45. He is definitely trying to give him a run for his money. Travis Gilbert jumping back into the fray, not ready to give up that fight. You know, these guys are definitely running some good racing. You know, for the most part, it has been a very clean race. And these guys are just, you know, going, you know, and they know that there's more to it than just winning. But if you can win, why not, right? All right. My apologies, guys. How are y'all doing? We are back 85 laps in. Looks like our second round of hits are well underway here. So we are out there. We have got Brad Rivers is out in the lead. Now it looks like Tyler Burden is down in the pit again. Travis Gilbert is in second. Doug Denise in third. Kane Lee in fourth. Now, Kane Lee is the current sponsor for tonight's race. And in true FedEx fashion, he is getting closer and closer to the front. John Osborne is in fifth. Kyle Diaz in sixth. Dwayne Furtick in seventh. Jeff No in eighth. Alan Holtzman in ninth. Christopher Roth in 10th. Gary Nash is in 11th. Pete Walsh in 12th. Carlton Charles in 13th. Kent Mueller in 14th. Sadarius Deus in 15th. Ryan McCall in 16th. Dylan Smith in 17th. Michael York in 18th. Adam Boughton currently in 19th. Dylan Picklesmeyer in 20th. Michael Carter in 21st. Stan Carnathan in 22nd. Aaron Miller in 23rd. Waylon Turner in 24th. And Tyler Burden in 25th. Now we have got 7 viewers out there with us. Still watching the stream. Thank you guys. Now we are about to be 90 laps in out of 150. 2 cautions and already had 2 green flag pit stops. Now we have still got Brad Rivers, Travis Gilbert, Doug Denise. These guys haven't pit since lap 44. So, you know, they are very close to needing that pit stop. But like Adam said, you know, they're either going to short pit it or run it dry. So it is a good matter of, you know, basically seeing what they have in store. Now it looks like Travis Gilbert already took down to the pit. Doug Denise heading down. Kyle Diaz also heading into pit. We've got Brad Rivers in that first spot. Kane Lee in second. Dwayne Furtick in third. John Osborne in fourth. Now, besides Brad Rivers and John Osborne, and actually nobody up in the top has pitted very recently at all. We are 93 laps in. Looks like Brad Rivers went ahead and took down the pit along with John Osborne, Alan Holtzman, and Pete Wall. Going to leave Kane Lee out there. Now, these guys here did pit between 54 and 56 on the laps, so they definitely have a little bit of time before they have to pit again. And that's what we were talking about earlier when we brought Adam into the booth. He was saying that, you know, the strategies are just going to be kind of out there and all over the place now, with the pit cycle being around 44 and then having that caution. Now Michael York is into the pit. Kane Lee is now in the lead, followed by Dwayne Furtick in second, Jeff No in third, Christopher Roth in fourth, 17 South in fifth, Kent Mueller in sixth, Carlton Charles in seventh, Ryan McCall in eighth, Dylan Smith is in the pits now. Means Adam Boughton is going to go ahead and come up to ninth, along with Dylan in 10th, Michael Carter in 11th, Stan Carnathan in 12th, Brad Rivers is in 13th, Aaron Miller is in 14th, Travis Gilbert is in 15th, Doug Denise in 16th, Kyle Diaz is in 17th, Waylon Turner is in 18th, John Osborne in 19th, Alan Holtzman in 20th, Pete Walsh in 21st, Sedarius Deus in 22nd. Dylan Smith is out of the pits. He is just about to leave pit road in 23rd. Michael York in 24th. Tyler Burden in 25th. Now it looks like Brad Rivers is getting his lap back, and Travis Gilbert is also coming up to get that lap back. And these guys are having to do it the hard way. Because now that they have passed Kane Lee, that leaves them almost an entire lap back away from that first spot. All right, now we are 100 laps in. Now Christopher Roth went ahead and took to the pit. Kane Lee still out in the front. He has got about a 1.8 second lead over Dwayne Furtick, who is in the 51 Best Buy in second. Ryan McCall now taking the pits. So it looks like these guys are back to spreading it out just a little bit. And the erratic hit cycles are definitely, kind of switching up the field a good little bit. Plus, you've got your lap down cars in the middle of the field. So, just because you got a car in front of you or beside you does not mean you are technically racing that car for position. But I am very happy to see the Nilla Wafers car, which is the number 87 of Gary Nash, up there in that third spot. Now you got Kane Lee and Dwayne Furtick jumping down to the pit, along with Gary Nash. Which puts Kent Mueller out in front, along with right with Adam Boughton on his backside, going in second. Now, currently, Kent Mueller in the top spot is up 22 positions from where he started. Adam Boughton is in second, up 5 positions from where he started. Dylan Picklesmeyer in third. He is up 12 from where he started. Brad Rivers is in fourth, up 7 from where he started. Travis Gilbert in fifth, up 3 positions from where he started. Brad Rivers right where he started in sixth. Doug Denise is up 19 spots from where he started in seventh. Kyle Diaz up 5 in eighth. Aaron Miller up 3 in ninth. Stan Carnathan actually down 7 in 10th. Now Kent Mueller went ahead and took to the pit, putting Adam Boughton up in the top spot again. Now, we are still set. We should still see one more pit cycle before these guys are through. Because Dylan, Adam Boughton, both pitted around lap 82 to 83. Brad Rivers actually pitted at 92. But we have 150 laps in this race, so they will definitely still be in need of one more pit cycle. Now, Brad Rivers is definitely closing that gap up to Adam. Now, he has got the number 5 C4 energy of Kent Mueller. Now, that is not for position, but he is looking to get the pass on him anyway. He is steady making up time on that first spot. We are 40 laps to go. All right, well, we have still got Adam now. Brad Rivers has cut that down to about 0.7 of a second. He is gunning for Adam. He is not ready to give up yet. Dylan Picklesmeyer is in third. Travis Gilbert in fourth. Doug Denise in fifth. Kyle Diaz in sixth. Michael Carter in seventh. John Osborne is in 8th. Aaron Miller in 9th. And Alan Holtzman rounding out our top 10. Waylon Turner coming up on into his rear view mirror. Now, these guys are definitely presenting us with a good bit of clean racing out here tonight in Miami. Again, this is the No Sandy Beach 150 at Homestead, Miami. We are here with Elite Cup Racing ECR Next Gen Series. We are 114 now out of 150. Again, these guys are ticking these laps down quicker than you would expect. You know, they're running about 33-second lap. And Brad Rivers went ahead and got the pass on Adam Boughton. The number 90 of Ryan McCall looks to be chasing down Brad to get his position back. Now, that is not for position. That is for basically lap status. Because Ryan McCall is currently 1 lap down. So if he can get the pass on Brad, he is going to take his lap back the hard way. Adam Boughton looks like he is just kind of settled back. See what these guys are doing. Don't want to hard charge it the whole time. You will run out of fuel very quickly. And Adam's about at lap 34 from when he last pitted. So he looks like he is definitely trying to conserve a little bit before he heads down to the pits for his last stop. And since he still is in second place, he has still got a 2.6 second lead over Travis Gilbert, who is the closest car in third. So it looks like he is maintaining his position, but saving his fuel and tires a little bit. Now we should still see everybody come back into pit, except for maybe Kane Lee, Dwayne Furtick, Jeff No, and that's just in the top 13. And Gary Nash has got the pass on Brad Rivers. So he is back on the lead lap. And then if Travis Gilbert looks in his rearview mirror, he has got the number 45 of Dylan. Now, Doug Denise is currently in that 5th spot, but he is a little ways back. He is about 2.2 seconds back from Dylan. Kyle Diaz is about 0.8 of a second, or 0.7 of a second now, behind Doug. So these guys are definitely spread out a good little bit, but still a Oh, and we've got Dylan, Doug Denise, Travis Gilbert, Kyle Diaz, Adam Boughton, all currently in pits. Now, looks like these guys are knocking out their last pit cycle. 121 laps in. So now, yep. So, with the erratic pit cycles, these guys are definitely, you don't know who is going to pit when, but you know that a lot of them have to at least one more time. Now that's going to put a real hitch in the giddy up, as I have heard nobody ever say. If they pit too late, because they are not going to have the time to kind of make it back up to where they need to be. Brad Rivers and John Osborne pitted at lap 92. That's going to leave them 58 laps. They cannot make 58 laps unless they are clutching and saving fuel. And even then, I honestly don't think they can get anywhere near that on a fuel stint, because we are currently running about 38 to 45 laps on a tank. So if these guys pit too late, it is a bad strategic move, in my opinion. But, opinions are, everybody has one. Yeah. Put it that way. All right, now we are really close to that home stretch, but again, it's a matter of when these guys are pitting, if they, are going to try to pit one more time. So Adam Boughton is still in that 10th spot. Now, that is after he is pitted. So he is on fresh tires with a fresh tank of fuel. Brad Rivers still out there going strong. Now, he has already been out there at about 32 laps already. And he is taking the pits, leaving Kane Lee, who is currently about 9 seconds back from that first spot. But with Brad Rivers taking down into the pit, he is going to jump up into that first position, followed by John Osborne in second, Dwayne Furtick in third, Jeff Noe in fourth, so John Osborne, who is currently in that second position, he is going to have to take to the pits one more time. Kane Lee might not have to. Dwayne Furtick might not have to. Jeff Noe might not. Kent Mueller shouldn't have to. Now the number 6 of Christopher Roth, or the number 5 or 5th position of Christopher Roth, may have to, because he is running it a little close, along with Ryan McCall. So it is still a matter of seeing if these guys are going to pit. If that happens, that's definitely going to open up the field for a couple of these guys who have been leading for quite a bit of the race to jump back in and try to get a spot back. Now, Kane Lee is tonight's race sponsor. So I am proud to say he is in that current top spot. All right, now we are currently 19 laps to go here. Now, Dwayne Furtick is definitely pulling back up, and he is closing slowly on Kane to get back into that first position if he can. Jeff No in third. Kent Mueller in fourth. Ryan McCall is in fifth. 17 South in sixth. Christopher Roth in seventh. Adam Boughton in eighth. Travis Gilbert in ninth. Now, Travis has been fighting with Adam Boughton a good bit of the race. Now, he has got about a 2.3 second gap between him and Adam. Definitely can be overtaken. You know, we've seen these guys do some very, very good things out here on the track this season. I want to thank everybody who has come out and viewed any race that we have had here with ECR. You know, this is their next gen series. Great driving, great cars, loving the paint schemes. So I just want to thank everybody for coming out. You know, we are 16 laps in, still a good, clean race. You know, it's hard to call, you know, who is going to do what because, you know, we have had sporadic different strategies in pits. So you never know. And then they've got actually a good little pit window. You know, they can do basically the entire race in about 3 stops. And like Adam Boughton was saying, you know, it really does hinge on tires. You know, if you can save your tires or control your car, even though your tires are a little worn out, you know, you can go, you know, do wonders, work wonders out here on the track. And speaking of Adam, he is currently back up into that 5th position. And he has got 14 laps to go. Now, is he going to be able to catch these guys? Again, he was last season's winner here at Homestead. So he is definitely a good contender. But we have got a lot of good racers here with Elite Cup Racing. So Kane Lee is coming out You know, he stayed back a little bit in the beginning of the race, but he is definitely showing his stripes out here. He has got about a 5-second lead over the next guy in line. And Jeff No, he is about 3.6 seconds back from Dwayne Furtick. Kent Mueller is almost 10 seconds back, so he is in that 4th spot. Adam Boughton is coming up in his rear view. He is about 7/10 and closing on him. So it looks like Adam is definitely going to try to overtake that 4th spot and work his way back up to the top. Ryan McCall has got about a 2.5-second gap. And Travis Gilbert is overtaking him. Now, is he going to be able to make that stick? Not sure. And it looks like he actually might, yeah. So Travis Gilbert has taken that 6th spot. Now, that only leaves one person, Kent Mueller, between him and Adam Boughton. Adam Boughton up in that 4th spot. Now, he is closing that gap on Jeff No in 3rd. So we have got 10 laps to go. This is actually turning out to be a very, very good race. Travis Gilbert is not done. He is definitely shooting back up. He is also trying to get in and get back up into that top spot. But Kane Lee, still our current leader out there. Now he has got about a 4-second lead on the next guy in line. But we are going to go to SDK and see what they say is exciting. That is currently going to be Brad Rivers in that number 15 car. Now back to Aaron Miller in the number 10. Now it looks like the 81 and the 24 had a little side-by-side action going on. Now, Kane Lee is coming up on him. Now, he is in that top spot, so he is coming up on a good little pack of these guys. Might end up putting them another lap down, or putting them a lap down before the end of the race. And also putting a couple more cars in between him and Dwayne Furtick, who is in 2nd. So we're definitely having a good little race. Now, you've got some lap down cars currently in the middle of these guys. So, you know, they are still, even though not for position, they are still vying for spots on that track. 6 laps to go in Miami. Now, this has been the no Sandy Beach 150. Tonight's race is sponsored by Kane Lee, who is the current leader out there in 1st. Now it looks like Ryan McCall is jumping the pit. Now we are 5 laps to go. All these guys, I believe, pitted at the correct time. to still have a good fighting chance. Now we're coming into the final stretch of Homestead. You know, this has been a great race. I hope everyone has enjoyed it. Now, Adam Boughton has got about a 13-second gap between him and that top car. You know, he's only got 3 laps to go. Now, he might be able to make it into the top 3, but we will definitely find out. Now, Kane Lee is up in the top spot. Now, he has got Aaron Miller right there in front of him. Now, if Kane passes him before the end of the race, he is going to put him a lap down. And it looks like nope. Aaron Miller is not having it. All right, our white flag is currently out. We are in the final lap here in Homestead, Miami. Now, it looks like Kane Lee has a good run. He might be our winner for this evening. And he is. We have got our checkered flag is out. So these guys definitely put in a good race tonight. Oh, and it looked so. I did not notice this. It happened right before the checkered flag. Dwayne Furtick has taken that top spot. Kane Lee came in right behind him in second. Yep, Dwayne Furtick literally nosed in at the last fraction of a second. Dwayne Furtick is in first. Kane Lee in second. Jeff No in third. Adam Boughton in fourth. Brad Rivers in fifth. Travis Gilbert in sixth. Dylan Picklesmeyer in seventh. Kyle Diaz in eighth. Doug Denise in ninth. Kent Mueller in 10th. Stan Carnathan in 11th. John Osborne in 12th. Gary Nash in 13th. Alan Holtzman in 14th. Michael Carter in 15th. Aaron Miller in 16th. Pete Walsh in 17th. Waylon Turner in 18th. Ryan McCall in 19th. Christopher Roth in 20th. Carlton Charles in 21st. Tyler Burden in 22nd. Sidarius Deus in 23rd. Dylan Smith in 24th. Michael York in 25th. Tay McDonald in 26th. And Jeff Dillon in 27th. So that has been Homestead, Miami. No Sandy Beach 150. You know, these guys have definitely put in a great race. So what I'm going to do is bring these guys up to chat. Now, Doug Denise is going to be our biggest mover. I'm going to bring him up first. Hey, Doug, this is Mark in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
How are you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing okay.
So you did get the hard charger or biggest mover, however you want to consider it tonight of the race. How was it out there for you?
Oh, it was tire save, tire save, tire save
And
all night long.
yeah, Adam had warned us about that earlier in the race that it was going to be definitely a tire saving race tonight. So but you did good out there. You placed ninth, but there was a lot of good moving on everybody's parts, and you definitely came out to impress tonight. So did you really have a strategy besides tire saving?
I just kept running that bottom line. I believe there was a term when Atlanta wasn't a super speedway. They called it harvicking. I tried to do that tonight.
Oh well, there you go. So even if it's not a term, it is now. So being the hard charger, man, you have all the shout outs you want to give. Do you got anybody in mind as we go into the chase pretty soon?
Well, as I've done recently, I've got to thank Team Toyota Racing for supplying this Fast Mech Tools Camry tonight. And then I'm also going to shout out Denice Designs, my one-stop shop for any iRacing paint requests or logos, numbers, anything you need, I can do it. And also name pronunciation if it hasn't been clear already. Last name's Denice, like that Key and Peele substitute teacher sketch.
All right, so that's my apologies. So Doug
All
Denice. I will definitely keep that in mind and be correct from here on out. So you and Dill Pickles is definitely the two hardest ones on the track to pronounce.
Yep.
Well, I want to thank you for coming up into the booth with us. Now, do you have any thoughts going into the chase coming up?
Well, just gonna keep going this path I've been going and wish I could have made it, but gonna come up a little short, unfortunately.
Well, we still look forward to having you in the race. Whether you're in, the top 12 or not, you guys still get out, you race hard every race, and trust me, that says something. You don't quit, and that's the very important thing. So.
Yep.
Well, Mr. Denice, we are going to let you get back and celebrate. Now, congratulations on that biggest mover position. And we hope to see you next week.
Yep.
All right, now we are going to bring up Jeff No, who is our third place finisher. Hey, Jeff, this is Mark in the booth. You got a copy.
What's up, Mark?
Oh, nothing much, buddy. Third place. Very good race out there tonight. I was thrown for a loop on some of the pit cycles, but I think we all were. So, how was it for you tonight?
Well, I absolutely hate these cars, man. I hate driving these things. I do it for the brand, racing with some friends, hang out with them on Saturday nights. Honestly, I really don't want to see a caution at all because I'm pretty sure everybody's going to have to pit 3 times, and I was able to keep good speed at the back, and I was only going to have to pit twice. And, that wrench got thrown into that, and, then it worked out where some other strategy came into play. And I'm one of those guys, especially in these cars, man. I'm not very good at them. I don't understand the steering pinion, the brake crap. If it's a strategy, a chance at using some strategy, I'm going to do it. And it worked out tonight. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And I was able to bring it home third.
Well, and you did good, man. So being on the podium definitely gives you all the shout outs you want to give tonight.
Yeah, because this don't happen often. It might never happen again. But shout out to just Dwayne and Kane, man. I know that was an awesome finish, and from your point of view, I know they were on the same strategy I was. They actually they were able to pit a lap later than I did. I had to save a little bit of fuel there at the end. But yeah, just my Jans Motorsports boys. I love those guys. They keep me sane. I race with them a couple nights during the week, and it's fun just to get on here for 90 minutes to 2 hours and just escape reality and race and giggle and crack jokes and do fun stuff. And last but not least, just DCR. Adam does a good job with this. He's been doing it for a long time. From Xbox over to iRacing. So shout out to him and Kent for the job they do with all this stuff and keeping everybody in line.
All right, man. Well, thank you. I know they appreciate it. They love coming out and racing just as much as you guys do, and I love coming out and watching it. So, I hope all the viewers love coming out and watching it. So, but we'll let you get back to celebrating, man. Good job. And just so you know, you made me hungry with your car. I don't know if that was the goal, but it worked. So yeah, just have a good night, sir, and we will see you next week.
I was going to tell you, Mark, I was like, you know what? I finished, I think, 5th or 6th last week. We're going to try it out this week. Man, we brought it home 3rd, so I'll be in the Taco Bell ride again next week.
Well, good, man. Look, that just gives you that extra run for the border.
Yeah.
So
that's right, brother.
We look forward to seeing you back up in the booth talking to us again next week, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, so that was Jeff. No, we're going to bring up Mr. Kane Lee, who is our 2nd place finisher this evening. Hey, Kane, this is Mark in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Mark. How's it going?
It is going good. That was a very, like a last-second development in the race. I almost called you the winner. So how was it for you? Was that a little bit of an upset?
It really was at first because I was trying to manage the gap and save the last little bit of fuel that I needed. I knew I was going to make it to the end, but man, Dwayne, he had his car hooked up, and I started watching him run me down, and I thought I was going to make it until the 10 started kind of battling me there, and it slowed me up, and I knew as soon as Dwayne got that close, I wasn't going to be able to hold him off. But that's my teammate. That's his first win of the season, his first win at ECR. There's no one that I'd rather have beat me on the very last corner than him.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. And it was good to see you guys out there racing like that. One, thank you for, being tonight's, main sponsor.
Oh, you're welcome.
You didn't even know. See? No, I'm just kidding. But no.
I kind of forgot about which races I sponsor.
But it was nice to see you out there, man. You guys definitely raced a very good bit. And it was a great race. Couple little wrenches thrown in the cautions, but other than that, man, it was clean. So I want to say congratulations on that. Congratulations on 2nd. Now, being on the podium, you have any other shout outs for us, man?
So I just want to shout out ECR in general. I started racing in this league when I was on Xbox. And it's just a great group of guys. I've never been in a league that feels like this before. So I just stay with them guys. Other than that, just shout out again to Dwayne. Dude's a hard worker. He's a great teammate. And we got a new teammate over at Team Toyota, and that's Adam. So he's definitely going to help us, and hopefully we can get one of these Toyotas the championship this year.
Well, and look, we look forward to seeing it, man. We got the chase starting very soon. So you have any thoughts on that?
It's been a little rocky few weeks for me, but the chase is filled with all of my best tracks. So I think once I get there, then I'm going to be a threat.
Hey, well, good. We look forward to it. Not a lot of people look forward to threats, but I'm all about it. So I want to see you.
Yeah, and thank you guys for broadcasting. You do a great job.
Man, no problem. Thank you for listening, watching if you do afterwards. It's always fun to, get feedback and see what you guys think. So we would definitely look forward to talking to you again in the future, man.
Yes, sir. I definitely got to go back and watch that last turn to see what I could have done different.
That's hard. Like, it really, that's a hard one. Like I said, it literally caught me by surprise, and I'm sitting here, got the camera on you the entire time.
Yeah, and then he comes out of nowhere.
Yep. So, yeah, just check it out. Tell me what you think, kind of adjust accordingly, and we look forward to seeing that threat in the chase, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, buddy. You have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right, now we are going to bring up tonight's surprise winner, Mr. Dwayne Furtick. Dwayne, this is Mark in the booth.
Hey, Mark, it's always good talking to you, man.
Well, and it's good talking to you. Yo, I thought I was going to talk to you for second, but last second, dude, you pulled that out of the hat. Congratulations on that win tonight, bro.
Yeah, I gotta say, Mark, obviously this number 51 Best Buy Toyota was extremely fast, sat on the pole, had a few issues, but persevered.
Well, dude, you did good out there. Like, I was impressed. I almost called Kane Lee the winner, and then I looked. I'm like, no, Dwayne Furtick took it home. So, that's definitely a congratulatory moment, man. And isn't this your first win of the season?
It is. It's my first win of the year. It's been a tough grind, but I've been trying to. My focus coming into this league, obviously, was being able to run clean and put winning, on the back burner. But sometimes it just works out where you're able to race others clean and obviously pick up the win.
Well, you did good tonight, man. I know I was impressed. I know the viewers are going to be impressed. That's awesome. Out there in the chat, somebody said good win, Dwayne. That would be a paid guitar. I'm not sure exactly who that is, but he seems to watch every race with Elite Cup Racing.
I have no idea who that is.
So, but hey, man, being on the pole, you got all the shout outs you want to give tonight. You got anybody in mind?
Yeah, so obviously, I want to shout out Toyota Racing Development. Shout out my Team Toyota teammates. Obviously we had some guys that kind of ditched on us, but no hard feelings. But Team Toyota has never been stronger. And last week when we talked, or 2 weeks ago, I'm not a drinker. I said I bring the tequila, but that's not the case. This Best Buy Camry was obviously fueled by Monster Energy. Thank you to them. Huge shout out to my amazing wife. And again, glad to pick up the win. Glad to do it clean. And looking forward to the playoffs.
Well, man, I look forward to the playoffs too. I want to see you in there, and I want to see some good racing. So definitely looking forward to that. Now, do you have any strategy for the chase?
Be aggressive. I mean, I don't have anything to lose. I think coming in, I was like 10th in points, picked up a win. So I'm gonna go strong, race respectfully, but not gonna give any breaks.
All right. Well, dude, we definitely look forward to it. So you're 11th in points, but getting that win tonight's definitely going to elevate you.
Yes, sir, Mark. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for your entire broadcast team, and hopefully we can keep having these type of conversations.
Well, and look, I look forward to it, Dwayne, man. You have a great night, bro. I'll let you get back to celebrating. Happy Labor Day and happy first win of the season, my brother.
Thank you. God bless America.
Oh, God bless America. All right, guys. Well, this has been a great race in Homestead. I want to thank everybody who's viewed this either tonight live